Okay, awesome work. We are indeed live. Hello. Okay, let me just move this. Okay, here's how it's going to start. Feet planted, okay? Feet planted, hands by the side. Spine tall. Chin level to the floor. And that's how we're going to start. Didn't want to sound too military, but this is how we're going to be. So, from the position that we're in now, we start scanning. Start scanning from the top of the head, and then we're going to trickle it down all the way to the bottom. So we're going to start first with the top of the cranium, right at the top, above the ears. And just feel the sensation, what's going on around there, and just allow it to dissolve, allow it to go down. So you're going to feel it going past your ears. As it goes past your ears, bring it in to your face, and then you're going to have your eyes, the muscles around your eyes, your cheekbones, the muscles around your lips, chin. I want you to now drop them, and then we're going to hone in to the breath. So we're going to take a deep breath in for 4 seconds. We're going to do that right now. So 4, and then we're going to hold for 4. And then we're going to let the air go for 4, through the mouth. And then we're going to hold it for 4. We're going to go in again for 4, but this time round, just feel your shoulders start to drop as you take the breath in. So we go in, 4 seconds, feel the shoulders drop. We're going to hold it. You should have felt your belly rise. Scan across the clavicle. Let the belly go, let the breath go, allow the breath to go, and scan yourself down the sternum, around your belly. Hold the breath, 4 seconds. And now we're at the hips, so take a deep breath in and hip hinge at the hips. 4. And then we're going to hold the breath for 4. Allow the weight to transfer down to the knee. Let go of the air for 4. And then hold the breath for 4. As you hold the breath, you're going to feel that dissolve right down at the bottom of the foot. Now we become present with the breath, and we're going to hip hinge over, just breathing normally, hip hinging, back nice and straight. Get to a point where you feel that pull in your hamstrings. Wherever you feel that pull, grab hold of your leg, wherever that's going to be. And stay stationary. Stay still. Feel your shoulders start to drop. So take a deep breath in through the nose. We're going to go in together. Deep breath, 4 seconds. Hold the breath, 4 seconds. And then we're going to let the air go, 4 seconds, and drop the shoulders. Feel that lower spine open up. Hold the breath, 4 seconds. And then we're going to breathe in again for 4. As we do that, the fingers are going to go down to the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Your fingers should be on the floor now. We're going to hold the breath and walk the fingers out so that the palms become flat. And we're going to take the breath out now, get rid of the breath, 4. And then we're going to hold the breath. As we hold the breath, we're now in the downward facing dog. Try and pull your heels to the floor and just breathe as normal. Become present with the breath. Feel that belly rise. Don't allow your shoulders to lift. Get a nice connection with your mind to your breath. Feel your circulation. Feel the flow. Feel the rise and the fall of your belly. Feel your muscles start to stretch, elongate, elasticate, open up in the downward facing dog. From the downward facing dog, we're going to collapse the knees, Allow your toes to dig themselves into the ground. Place your knees on the floor. Hip hinge back. So press the ground away. Press the ground away. And try to sit more on your heels. Really deep. Get some pressure from your hands. Pressing down to the floor. Pressing it away. And we're going to be holding that pressure for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to release, and we're going to be in the floating tabletop. The floating tabletop is with your knees slightly elevated from the ground. So your toes are rounded and they've embedded themselves into the floor, pushing that ground away. Your hands are the stabilizers. Your core is getting nice and tight. We're in the floating tabletop. Just feel that flow around the body. Take a deep breath in and we go for 5 seconds. We go in now. And then we let the air go and then allow our knees to touch. Slide the hands out. Breath comes out. And we get into the prayer stretch. Just sink into this stretch. As we're sinking, we're going to hold the stretch where it is right now. We're going to take a deep breath in for 4 seconds, and we go now. 4. And then we hold the breath for 4. And then we let the air go for 4. And we hold the breath for 4. And then we become more present with the breath. Just sinking our body, upper body, sink it down, with your forehead down to the floor. Sink your forearms to the floor. Open up the outer back, outer lat. So the muscles that are coming out directly underneath your armpits, you want them to pop out. You can sit back on your heels, really feel that upper body start to stretch, feel that spine start to open. And then from there you're going to release one hand, and that one hand is going to go travel itself. So the back of the hand is going to go to the lower back, goes to the lower back, and now we're in the prayer blackbird. So this is a blackbird stretch, but we are not lying down on our front, we are still in that prayer. And what I'd like you to do is concentrate on the elbow that is folded behind you. Concentrate on that elbow sinking more to the floor. So we take a deep breath in. We're going to go in for 5 seconds. We go in now. 5. And then we let the air go. As we let the air go, allow that elbow to sink a bit more deeper. You can twist your body a little bit. And then after 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, gently release it from the back, bring it back to its original position, and then get the other arm, release it up, rotate it round, and place it on the back of the hand, lower back, sink the elbow down. We're going to take a deep breath for 5 seconds. We go in now. 5. And then we let the air go. We let the air go and let the elbow, let the shoulder drop, and let it all go. Feel that opening on the arm. Stabilizing yourself with the supported arm in front of you. Just feel that equilibrium of stretch. And then we release the hand out, As we release the hand out, it goes out in front of us. We're going to come up slowly and then pivot on our knees right down so that we are now in the cobra stretch. So we've got the thighs on the floor, our hands are in front of us underneath our shoulders, chest elevated up, the belly stretched, exposed. We're now going to take a deep breath in, and the purpose is because we want to feel that belly start to stretch open. Feel that opening. So we take a deep breath in, we're going to go in for 5 seconds, we go in now. 5. Feel that belly opening, let it all go, let it all go. As you let it all go, your upper body is going to sink down. So we go into the Sphinx, which is the elbows now on the floor. We're going to go into mini cobra, which is known as the Sphinx. And from there, take a deep breath in through the nose, 5 seconds, 5. And then we let the air go. As we let the air go, we're going to allow our chest to go on the floor. Our hands are going to go underneath our shoulders. So we're just mimicking a press up starting position. And then what we're going to do is raise one leg up in the air. So the opposite leg, the one that's going to stay on the floor, you want to embed your toes, curl your toes invertedly, embed them in the ground so that they stabilize. Raise one leg up, and then fold it at the knee, and then you're going to twist your spine, you're going to stack your hips, and we're going to go into what's called a scorpion stretch. Feel that quadricep, hip flexor open up on the stretch, turned leg. Feel your obliques, feel your chest. Allow your body to acknowledge whatever your body has given it. So you're thinking body meeting body. Two bodies, out of body. Zoom out, look in. Feel that stretch. If you can go further back, go further back. However you feel it necessary to get a deep, rooted, understanding, connected stretch. We're going to hold this for 5 more seconds. After 5 more seconds, we're going to then drop the leg back down to the original position. So we're now back to the start. You're going to dig the toe into the ground, elevate the other leg, fold it at the knee, and then twist the spine. You stack the hip, and we go into another scorpion stretch. Hip flexor, obliques, chest, clavicle, whatever you are feeling, accept it, embrace it, don't judge it, celebrate it. It is all you. Everything is you. Mystical, mysterious, wonderful. You. And then after 5, we're going to go back to the original position after 5. Place our thighs back onto the ground. We're going to elevate our upper body up, so we go temporarily back into the cobra, and then we're going to get back on our knees. So we're temporarily going into the tabletop, and from the tabletop we're going to slide our hands towards our knees. Our body is going to go up by default, and then we're going to raise the upper body up completely. So make our spine nice and tall. Release the hands from the thighs, and then as it releases, we're going to go into this dome semicircle, releasing it all the way up, taking a deep breath in through the nose, going in 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, holding the breath, dig your toes in the ground, and if you want, you can lean back slightly, get a nice deep stretch, get the air out, if it's not out already, get the air out. Lift your chin, look at the sky, look at the ceiling, look at whatever you can see in front of you. Celebrate it, understand it, connect to it, welcome it. Your purpose is to deliver goodness to this world. Allow the arms to go down, allow the arms to go down, feel that circulation, feel that flow, hip hinge over, go back into the tabletop, dig your toes into the ground, go into the floating tabletop, and then go back to the downward facing dog. Press the floor away, get a nice deep lower back stretch, press that floor away. As we're now pressing the floor away, we're going to flex at one knee, and then we're going to alternate flexing at the other knee. Flex at one knee, and then flex at the other knee. So now what we're doing, we're twisting our spine, feeling deeper stretches, midsection, core, hips, and just getting that flow, that bounce, that rhythm, feeling that spine flexed, opened, versatile, universal in its movement. And then going back to the downward facing dog, you're going to walk your feet to your hands, or your hands to your feet, whatever you prefer. We're going to flex at the knee. As we flex at the knee, we're going to then drag our fingers over the top of our feet, and then we're going to slide them up the shin. As they go up the shin, the body is going to open up yet again, naturally, by default. Over the knee we go, sliding the hands up the thigh, raising ourselves right up to the top, releasing the hand out again, going up in that reverse semicircle motion, going all the way up now, making the spine nice and tall, leaning back if you want, pulling that chin back, opening up your eyes, seeing the world, seeing the ceiling, seeing whatever's available to you to make a difference. Just staying still for a moment. It'll be a good time to now think of that word. Think of that word that is going to present itself and be the word that will allow your day to progress with the mindfulness, with the insightfulness, with the direction that you intend to deliver the value to the world. Whatever your word is going to be, embrace it, welcome it, accept it, use it, work with it. 5 seconds, think of your word. And I don't know why, but my word's intense. Hypersanity. Yes, yes, yes.